Yeah, so just Mike, are you there?
I'm sort of here. I just got here.
Oh, I feel like I have headphones there.
I'm just like
I knew there was something wrong. I knew there was a reason I wasn't hearing you.
I got out of the car, got myself presentable.
Well, presentable is good. All right, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start in a second.
All right,
I'm gonna start with a tune.
all right. I'm just gonna hop out here and just go over to YouTube or something.
You can hoppity hop happity hoo.
All right, see you in a
All
bit.
right, peace. Ladies and gentlemen, how is everybody doing? This is your Sundays at 6 with Dane. And Mike will be joining us in a little minute. But I figured this week I would start things a little different and just start off with a song without talking your ear off for well a gajillion minutes. But I am gonna confer with my commandant, Mike. Am I maxing out? You can hear my guitar?
I can hear your guitar.
Oh, beautiful. I can't hear you, but I can see your face and I can read your lips. Beautiful. All right. Oh, I like that.
I'm
Oh,
trying to.
that's good.
This is tough.
That's actually I don't know what you're saying, but that okay, that's a serious thing now. I'm not going to get into it right now because
I'm gonna have to practice that one.
But we'll get back to that. Thank you, Mike. I'm so tired of all of your games. Why can't we just believe in the same things? Every time you look that way, I feel like we'll never be the same. Been here before. I couldn't walk away today. I couldn't throw it all away. I could Bibbidi bobbidi boo. So I'll put these headphones back on so I can hear Mike. Um, Michelangelo,
What's going on?
how goes, buddy?
Good. I'm full disclosure. I just ate a giant piece of banana bread as fast as I could, like bird style, like just in the mouth and down. That's it.
I don't
So
know.
just trying to eat something.
Why you gotta make us all feel hungry?
Not trying to make anyone feel hungry.
Well, I'm I'm not saying you're trying to, but you did.
Because you know how Toronto traffic is like fine and then it's not fine. So we're coming back from the lake this afternoon, and like everything's just smooth sailing. And
Were
then we
you
were
eating the banana bread on the way home from the lake?
no, like when we got home because I was driving and like things were packed,
Was
and
Jess eating the banana bread on the way home?
she was eating popcorn. And I can't drive with popcorn hands, so
Depends on the kind of popcorn, though. Maybe.
no, I think it's popcorn's one of those things that you wanna have like the time dedicated to it because you're gonna have little popcorn fingers.
I
You don't
can't
want that
even,
all over the steering wheel.
Mike. I can't even argue with you. Your logic when it comes to snack foods and
There's
driving
certain
is
things, and popcorn is not one of them that is a good driving food.
yeah.
But anyways, yeah, it's like we got like 3 kilometers from the house, and then Google Maps is like, take this exit to avoid congestion, and it's like, all right, well, there's no way of getting over there because like that take this is like a right now thing, and then to hop on the express, which goes past our exit and then loops back around with a 10-minute delay, and then to go to our actual exit was a 20-minute delay.
So
And
what?
we're like right, like we're so close to getting home. Like I'm gonna get home like really close to 5 and get cleaned up, grab something to eat quickly, and get down here. And it was just like it. Yeah, we got Toronto trafficked. So
Giggity giggity.
yeah,
Yeah, I have to ask because I've been kind of somewhat not in Toronto the last little bit. So like, is Toronto traffic as bad as it was?
Toronto traffic was awesome. March, April, May, and then it started to pick up June, July, and then August started getting bad again, and now it's back to normal. I'd
So
say.
it's back to yeah.
Yeah, where you can you get to Toronto and then it still takes you like an hour and a half to get into Toronto. So
Okay, but that is the one thing that I do love about your place is you're so close to the highway.
it's very convenient.
It's a good spot. Like I could jump out the window and probably roll a significant way to your place.
You could walk from the highway, but that's why today was just painful because I'm like, all right, we're making good time to get back, and then it's like adding 9 minutes, adding 20 minutes. It's like I didn't even do anything, but
Of
we ended up getting onto the express and looping around, but seeing the amount because it was like 4 lanes of heavy traffic, all having to go down to 1 lane.
Oh, okay.
So that's just a gong show for everybody.
I
So
feel like that's like everyone getting to know each other just a little bit better though. I'm trying to see the glass as
the glass half full.
half full. Yeah. I
It
don't even know if that would be half full. I feel like that glass would be half full with vinegar.
it was just a glass.
Yeah.
It's like everything was fine. We
It
were
was
glass
just a
free,
glass.
and then we were handed a glass.
Mm-hmm.
So you just kind of you do what you got to do with that. So
It's basically like if you're making macaroni and cheese and you don't have a strainer, and then someone hands you the crappiest strainer known to man,
that's
you'll
just,
still use that strainer.
that's it's the hand you're dealt.
Hand her dealt.
Yeah.
That
How you doing? How was your weekend?
It was good. It was a good weekend. Today I was just kind of sitting here with headphones on, messing around with songs, and I'm gonna. This is the universal sign for locking your mouth. So I'm not gonna talk anymore about what I was doing, but I was doing things,
Secret songs.
some secret things.
Secret songs.
Yeah. But what were you up to? You were out at the cottage today?
Yeah, I just ran up to the cottage
Oh, wicked.
this weekend, so it was a little
Very
little
cool.
chilly. Not gonna lie, it was a little chilly up there.
It was freezing cold when I stepped, like, cause I've been downstairs and I have to admit, oh, I threw it off the couch to try and make it look cleaner here. But I had like a,
That's me with this section. I probably can't see this. That's me with this section of my desk. It's like, oh, it's like you got like my notebook up there, and we're about to go
Toss
live. I'm like,
that
oh,
Yeah.
we're good, we're good.
I I I literally did the same thing right before I left Jen's place to come. I just took all of my stuff, grabbed it up in a big arm heap, and then I have like a little Chester drawer type thing, and I opened it up, threw it all in,
All clean.
and then I just packed it. The biggest thing is you don't jump on it, you sit on it. Because if you jump on it, you break the top part. But yeah, that being said, I I try and minimize the stuff behind here. So I started taking stuff down because the camera autofocuses.
Wants to keep focusing on stuff, yeah.
And I will say, I think my mom was a little butthurt at the fact that I took the one thing down. I'm gonna read it right now. I'm gonna try and read it in iambic pentameter. Yeah, that. I'm not even gonna explain that. You guys look it up. And when you look it up, realize that I'm not doing it actually the way that's supposed to be. Find a passion and pursue it. Life. Fall in love. Dream big. Drink wine. Eat great food and spend quality time with good friends. Laugh every day. Believe in magic. Tell stories. Reminisce about the good old days, but look with optimism to the future.
Is that
Travel
it?
often.
Oh, we're still going.
No, I'm still. I'm only about a third of the way.
This is a thing.
It's definitely a thing. Travel. Travel often. Learn more. Be creative. Spend time with people you admire. Seize opportunities when they reveal themselves. Love with all your heart. Never give up. Do what you love. Be true to who you are. Make them try to enjoy the simple things. Spend time with the family. I'm trying to do it as the letters are. Like they get bigger and smaller. I'm trying to go with it.
Oh, go. That's you're controlling the volume of your voice by the
I'm throwing
font size.
Yeah, I'm throwing gain in there.
It's just,
I'm gonna show it to everyone after, and you can see why I was going this crazy.
Far, love with all your heart in pirate voice. That was good. That was good.
Okay.
It's a good message to the crew.
All right, shoot. Now there's not that many big letters left. I need to save those pirate voices. All right. Okay. Smile often. Be grateful. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Follow your dreams. Try new things. Work hard. Don't count on the minutes, count the laughs. Embrace your change. Trust in yourself. Be thankful. Be nice to everyone. Be happy. Live for today. And above all, make every moment count. All right, I feel like that was as good as I could do it. I'll show you what it looks like.
I feel like they make every moment count. If anyone's ever doing something that's like questionable, or like back when we used to say YOLO, just scream "make every moment count" and it will give you a free pass to do whatever you're trying to do.
So,
Look at that.
I want to try and do it like Star Wars.
Try to scroll it. We wonder why we couldn't get a network TV show.
I don't wonder that at all. I know for damn certain
They're like,
why
"Oh,
we don't.
what's your show?" It's like, well, it's It's called Sundays at 6, and I go on. My name's Dane, by the way. I go
At,
on
at some
and I
point,
do stuff.
um, I
I
will.
read stuff around the house.
I will say though that yeah,
Let's walk around,
I
read stuff
read the
around the house.
words that people post on. Actually, that wouldn't be a horrible show if you just like Nicky Nine Door style, just go up to people's houses and videotape you
Give me something to read.
reading the words on on their deck. But yeah, I feel like that would work. Um,
I want to
so
hop in for 1 second. I want to hop in
yeah,
for.
do it.
Kelly is saying this is long. I don't think this is gonna. Long story. This might be the last time Kelly can hop on here because she has a Halloween gig that she starts soon, where she gets paid to scare people. So she was
Um,
just saying because Kelly's been
where
one of the usual suspects here.
where is that happening?
Where is that happening?
Because I feel
She
like it's not in Canada.
she was mentioning it on my gaming live stream. That yeah, she's doing that. She gets to be a ghost and scare people. But
They have
really
some of
fun.
those. They have some of those around here.
Mm-hmm.
When I first got out of college, um, I started working for Canada's Wonderland. Oh, Connecticut. All
Connecticut.
right. Lots of fun stuff happens in Connecticut. But yeah, I started working for Paramount Canada's Wonderland, and
Oh,
we
Screamers?
well
Was it
hold
called
on.
Screamers? Oh, sorry.
No. That's
I
part of
jumped the
the
gun.
thing. The hold on was just that was dramatic. Gave me time to sip my cold coffee. But anyways, so um, we did like a spin-off of the School of Rock, and as we were ending like the summer, they basically offered to all the performers, if you guys want to stay on and do like the Scream Fest or whatever it was called, they basically turned the amusement park into like a haunted maze type thing, but there was multiple ones. And so when they offered us the jobs, I was like, yeah, that sounds awesome. It's like $150 just to do nothing but scare people. But then I realized how much makeup they wanted to put on us. And it was a severe amount of makeup. And I was like, no, I'd rather not do that. Because I just knew that I was going to wake up like 2 weeks later and I'd have like a pimple here, and 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 a pimple. And I'd probably have the biggest pimple right there. I'd be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Pimp Deer. Okay, that had a different connotation. But anyways,
That song can almost rewrite itself. Let's leave it at that.
it really could.
So,
I'm
Kelly's
not
saying
gonna do it.
Kelly's saying their makeup is airbrushed on.
It definitely is, but when you sweat like I do, they airbrush it like they probably designed Homer Simpson.
We don't know if this dude is like turning into a ghost or a ghost turning into a dude. So, because the makeup's coming off. I don't know if it's coming off. It's coming on. I don't know yet.
Exactly. It's like I don't know if this guy's really a zombie or if it's just his makeup coming off, or if maybe he's like shedding his makeup in excited fashion. I just go like this,
Could be Hulk.
and it just pops off.
Well, Brendan works at Halloween themed entertainment as well,
And
starting soon.
it's
He's
pretty
setting that up.
amazing there.
Yes.
I did see it, I think maybe 2-3 years ago. It was pretty intense. The amount of stuff that they set.
It should be pretty safe though, because like that one's ticketed, so it's like you go in at a certain time and like you can keep the.
No, definitely safe. I just
Yeah.
mean that like they go to the nth degree. Like they definitely make it look really, really cool.
Although with the current health situation, that could make it that much more frightening. Because like after you're done going through it, it's like you gotta wait 10, 14 days to see if your lungs basically give up on you.
Fun. I I
That's
haven't
scary.
I haven't had to because I don't smoke a whole lot, um, but I do still smoke a few cigarettes a day, and so I haven't gone to the store to actually buy them in a while. And when I went in the one day, I completely forgot that like they can't see anything. I look I look like what are the guys in Star Wars? The dink or no, in Spaceballs it's the dink danks.
Are they the Jawas?
Jawas, yeah. That's basically what I
Trivia.
like. It comes down like this, and then my mask comes up over like this. So basically, when I walk into the variety store, I look like this. And the guys at the one that I normally go to kind of know me, so it's not a big deal. But when I go to places that don't, I forget that I'm at a place that doesn't know who I am, and I walk in and they're like, "Yeah, you're not the dink dank I know." Yeah, but ranked number one in the country, Kelly says.
That sounds pretty impressive. Because it's a big country.
Well, and Sean said, "Are you high?" Well, I'm not low, um, but no, I'm. This is a family program. This is Sunday nights. Sunday nights at 6. We adhere to the adherences.
This is safe.
I don't know. Legends. Oh, Legends of Fear. That's kind of crazy because
Sounds
what
legendary.
Legends of Horror isn't that the one that B does?
B works on, yeah,
Yeah,
works on that one.
yeah. Um. So, Mike, what are you doing for the rest of? Well, until Wednesday. I guess you don't have that many days to explain for.
I'm working.
Well,
Unless there's something else there.
well, yeah.
Oh, with the stream on, well, it's the usual. I just work like crazy down here trying to get stuff. So most of my evenings have been eaten up with I don't want to say eaten up in a bad way, but just with the streams because like they got the gaming stream on the Tuesday, which is fun, and they
Are
got
you
the
still
Wednesday.
are you still in hockey? Like they did it.
I just got back over to hockey because I finished Strange Brigade,
Okay.
so I've been playing hockey again.
No, I mean in real life. Like, do they
No,
have like because of COVID,
no,
it's
it it
shut
is
down?
it is going. But I was talking to my neurologist about stuff. I kind of was just like, what are you doing? Because he was kind of mentioning even with the gym and stuff like that. He's just like, and
And he was
still,
saying no go.
you still just wait a little bit to see how things go with that. But even with my friends that are, because hockey started last week or the week before, and like there's already not cases, but like people know people that they've been in close connection with, like people at work and stuff.
That's another thing that I
So
wanted to talk about tonight is the app.
yeah,
Do you have the app on your phone?
I don't because I have problems downloading it, but my lovely wife has the app. And one of my friends that had to go get tested because someone else that he actually was playing hockey with, they tested positive. So he said that his app didn't go off for that. But then again, it's like, well, they weren't in like close quarters.
That's the reason that
So
I wanted to ask is mainly because I've heard a couple people talk about the fact that it doesn't react when you would imagine that it would. But the other thing, and it was actually my mom that mentioned this, but they haven't really been advertising the right because I didn't know what the app did, to be honest. Like I had read stuff on the app, and then I had seen people post saying, "Oh, don't get that because it just tracks where you're
yeah, it's
going."
contact tracing, but it's
And I'm
kind of
like,
good.
okay, but like if you're carrying a phone, they know where you are.
Yeah.
Like the second that you talk into your phone, you can see ads based on what you talk about. So yeah, like they know where you are. Um, but I didn't know that the app actually if you were walking down the street and someone that had tested positive walked by you, it would ding off. I didn't know that.
I think there's something about like you need to be within. a certain distance of it for like a certain amount of time.
Oh, really?
I think so. Don't hold me to it, but again, I strongly recommend everybody get the app. I'm going to try and figure it out again.
After I found out what it was, because I was against it at first, because I just thought it was another thing. But knowing that it actually does that, like,
Yeah, there's still location services there, and again, if you're Canadian, the government's already in your bank account anyways. So, like between knowing where you are and what you're doing, it's kind of like
well, and I
so.
always say to people, I'm like, if I'm to the point where they're gonna go into my stuff and take things from me, I'm probably doing okay. So like,
That is true as well.
I'll wait for that point. Yeah.
But yeah, no,
Um,
it's been interesting with things opening back up here. So
well, and I'd be anxious to see what our friends in the states are saying as far as different states, because I know that they've started closing down things more towards the west coast again.
yeah, there's a lot to unpack there if you want to talk about the
Well, no.
the
I don't.
situation.
We don't need to get into it. But I think they started to kind of roll back a few things in Canada, but not much. Um,
Well, phase three, things were pretty open. It was just like limiting numbers of people inside, but just how quickly the numbers started to surge a little bit.
yeah,
And then knowing that you're still 2 weeks behind where you're probably going to get to. So,
yeah.
like, every day that you don't take action, it's just going to get worse because it's another day of compounding.
Well, and
So,
when they pushed it back, when I came in, I was on a bike ride and I came back in, and they pushed it to October 26th or something like that for the borders.
21st, yeah.
21st, yeah.
They
But
just, they just keep pushing it back a month.
yeah.
So,
Either way, we can't wait to get to the United States.
eventually,
And
it'll happen.
and come back and hang with you guys. But I do agree that, safety first. It's like I would love to pick up a rattlesnake. Honestly, I'd love to wear a rattlesnake as a scarf.
like a live one.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's gonna bite me and I'm gonna die. So I don't do that. Um, that's kind of the way that I'm looking at things. It's like there's a lot of things that I would love to do. I would love it if we could just book a tour, be back in the States, and bouncing back and forth between
Let's
Canada
focus
and the
on
US.
that. Yeah, focus on when we can book a tour
But
and get back out playing.
at the end of the, well, why can't we focus on snakes?
You can focus on snakes for now, Dave.
I was talking about rattlesnakes. I wasn't talking about like bad snakes.
Wait a second. You were just talking about snakes on a Dane.
Okay, now that goes into the dirtier. now you're the inappropriate.
I was just
one.
saying, no, it was pun on snakes
No,
on a
no,
plane.
that's fine.
Snakes on a
That's
plane.
fine. You're still the inappropriate one. But
Sean's
don't
got a
hate
request
that.
here, Dane.
Freak like
I don't
me?
know what you had on your
No,
your
I
set
could do
list
freak
today.
like me.
Chad, your set list.
When you said Sean had a request, I thought it was gonna be like, "Don't show your underpants" or talk about
That
your
was
underpants or
earlier.
something.
That was
He did say
earlier.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
being
either
said.
way, Sean, freak like me, I definitely can do that. Um, snakes on a Dane. That is that is kind of awesome.
I know there was something in here. I'm just looking for it. I don't see it.
Yeah, it was something about snakes on a Dane.
No, that was later.
Well, either way, I'm just keeping that as the coolest thing that we've had on the live stream.
Larry, how's it going? I'm seeing all these comments here. We missed a lot.
Larry's
Liz is
in
here.
I feel like
Michelle's
because
here.
of,
Jessica's
because
here.
of the
Valero's here.
thing, I miss a lot of people coming on. So I do apologize to anybody that comes on and says anything funny. I don't apologize to people that come on and say anything not funny.
Is no underpants talk? Is that funny or not funny?
But what about Captain Underpants?
That's different. because that's underwear. That's underwear talk or underpants talk. Captain Underpants talk is talking about a person.
Fair enough.
It's different.
Okay.
Unless you're wearing a person who's wearing underpants as your underpants.
Or if I'm
That's
wearing
hardcore.
Captain Underpants.
That is way hardcore.
Well, if you're not hardcore, oh, never mind. I was just gonna quote School of Rock, but anyways, for it was Sean that asked for it, wasn't it?
For freak?
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah. Sean asked for freak. All
Correct.
right, so I'm gonna giggity go with that one.
All right, I'm gonna get out of here.
Well, you can hang, but you got to do like
I'll just hang off the side.
Madonna Vogue. Open up your mouth by the hand that leads you. Let me hear the words. I'll be the one to tease you. It's too late to turn back now. Show me what you're made of. Is this what you're afraid of? Tell me your secrets. Don't stop until you're done. Show me what you're made of. Never met a freak like me. Freak like me. Open up your eyes. I'll be the one who sees you. Find a line to cross. I'll be the one who meets you. It's too late to turn back now. Show me what you're made of. Is this what you're afraid of? Tell me your secrets. Don't stop until you're done. Show me what you're made of. Never met a freak like me. Freak like me. Show me what you're made of. Is this what you're afraid of? Tell me your secrets. Don't stop until you're done. Show me what you're made of. Never met a freak like me. Freak like me.
You just I gotta remember to go into get the like clapping emoji.
Oh,
could
but
do
that's
that.
gonna be too many claps. I like the slow clap. I like the one.
Where you're not sure if you think I think you did a good job.
Well,
or
yeah,
not,
because it
clap.
makes me second guess it. It's like, wait, I don't know. Is he saying I did a good job, or is he saying that?
I'll put the little like no expression face after it. So it's like little clappy hands.
It would work.
We make
It
that
would
a
definitely
thing.
work.
Make that a thing because because like people can comment after to show appreciation for
Exactly.
stuff. Oh, internet. Oh, internet.
Internet. Um. Oh, I was thinking of something funny while I was playing.
Well, in the meantime, Snakes on a Dane is trending on Twitter now, so
Oh, is it really?
already, yeah.
Okay, awesome. Snakes
Yeah.
on a Dane. Oh, hold on. Okay, if this is gonna turn into something where I'm gonna be laying there and people are gonna be putting snakes on me, like a Joe Rogan type thing. Okay,
No, I think I
I'm
think
kind
that'd
of.
be weird, but we could carry this into a whole other
Did you
direction.
guys see the thing on Facebook that somebody propped up? Like it was like a building or something like that, and there was like 1,000 rattlesnakes underneath.
That sounds like nightmare fuel.
Yeah, it was terrible. And not to be TMI about it, but like I was sitting on something that wasn't a couch when I watched it, and the first thing that I did was like get up and look.
Is there a bunch of snakes? We don't really have like poisonous snakes here, I don't think.
We have some in like I think more the northern part of Canada, because we have the something just cut out.
No, it was me
Oh,
because I
okay.
wanted to clear my
We
throat and not be like reading.
So let me clear my throat. Um, but no, we have Massasauga rattlesnakes.
Learn something new every day.
I don't know how poisonous they are. I would imagine they are poisonous because they're rattlesnakes. Um, Austin's on here. Hey,
How's it
buddy.
going?
Um, Gemma's on. Heather's on. I'm trying to look through the thing. I'm trying to see if I missed any questions. Eric's on. My goodness.
I did see that.
gracious me.
I did see that. I haven't seen that guy forever. Eric Hodgson.
I have not seen him since Patrice O'Neill was alive. I think that was the last time that I saw Eric. He scored me some awesome tickets to a Patrice O'Neill stand up.
That sounds like something Eric would do.
Yeah. He was good. Good scorer. but yeah, hey buddy. I don't know if there's any questions we missed.
I've been keeping an eye on it. Not too much. Not too much.
Nobody's got
A lot
anything
of
to
just
ask us.
listening to our conversation here.
Snedane. That's almost scarier than snake on a Dane.
Well, if anyone ever asked you, like, is Dane, is it short for something? It's like, yeah, it's actually Snedane.
Snedane. Oh man, I wish it's upstairs, but I don't have my crocheted awesome nighty.
Then you can say that Snedane is also
That's
short for snakes on a Dane.
that's snakes on a Dane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like in that way, I'm gonna play my favorite song about snakes.
Snake song.
I'm totally kidding. I didn't have anything. I went into that comment thinking maybe I have a snake song. Maybe we could it could be like a Bon Jovi thing. It's like
I don't think Bon Jovi had snake song.
there. Snaking in a dare. No.
Are you gonna play something?
Yeah, I feel like I will. I just tuned up and I didn't even want to.
Sometimes
feel
you gotta tune up just to tune back down.
Honestly, that's the way that I make myself look like a better guitar player. I'm like,
That'd be a funny skit. There's lots of times where like probably more me than you, but the amount of like auditions and stuff that I've gone to in my life,
well, yeah.
and it would just be funny. Like this funny like auditions. Like if you had like a hidden camera for some of these things, it'd be funny if you're a guitar player and you just like tuned the whole time, and like you were just about to just lean into like, okay, on the next verse, like I'm coming in strong on this E major, but then you hit a little bit and just like go right back to tuning. and then like you turn your pedal off, and then you gotta tune it like by ear with like harmonics and stuff, and just like no, like, you guys just keep going, like it'll be good.
I don't want to
Probably
say
be funny to me,
I don't
but
want to say anything bad about like musicians trying to audition for different gigs, but that would be an amazing show. It's just you and I going out to audition for different band gigs, but like doing it kind of like Step Brothers, where they both go
doing the
out,
stuff
where
that's
the
gonna.
Step Brothers both go out in the tuxedos and they're sitting there and one's behind the other, and then he just like. Was that a fart? No.
That'd be a good
I
skit too. You go to
I
an
can,
audition and you
I can
just
taste
keep
it.
letting them rip, and they're just like, "What is going on
But
with this guy's backside here?"
but it only makes it good if the both of us are in on it. So like we're both doing it, but no, but
So you
we
bring
keep,
someone into audition,
yeah, we keep trading.
and they're
So
just the whole band keeps ripping them, and you're
so
just
it's
like,
like
"What's
when
going
they
on?"
go when they go to you to be like, dude, what are you doing? Like it stinks really bad. And they're like, wait, no, it's not over here. It's over here. And then they come over to me, but then I have a tiny little fan that blows it at them.
That's a funny flip side. So we get the three of us, and we're auditioning people
And
for a made up band, and just things happen.
okay, hold on though. I'm not even joking. I think I might have told this story before. My high school band, you know Dave.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had our band was called Left Yesterday. And we stayed there for as long as we could. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, our band was called Left Yesterday. We were hiring, like, we were trying to find a new guitar player. And so this was back in, like, kind of the ICQ days. So it wasn't like you could just throw it up on Craigslist and 1,000 guitar players would show up at your door. Not that that would happen now, but either way, and I apologize if the guy that showed up can recognize this basement and knows that I'm talking about him. But he showed up, nice amp, he had a nice guitar. He actually was a pretty good guitar player. But this was the first time in my life that I ever saw the B separate from the O. And
It was
the
like two
O,
distinct things.
the O was left behind. The B took off. Like he wasn't a fit. So we were like, okay, man, like have a good day. And he took off. 2 weeks later, this basement still smelled like his B. And
It's tough.
that was honestly, I think, the last time that I ever auditioned an instrumentalist. Ever.
Or was it pheromones? And you were just sensing competition.
If it was pheromones, it wasn't fair.
Just saying.
That
Science.
it was that was stacked.
Sciences in the olfactories.
And I was young at the time, so I didn't have a whole lot of pheromones. Although no, that's not even true. I was like 17 or 18, so I probably had pheromones coming out of my nostrils.
Shake your shoes at the end of the day.
It's like, yeah, can somebody just dunk these in a pit of bleach? they got some stank on them, but yeah. So
I've got my own audition stories. I'm sure Brendan
Really?
has his as well. Yeah, that's for another fireside
oh,
though.
I don't know about that.
I'm sure we've all got our auditions, things we've gone to, and we're just like, what in the what is going on here?
Actually, I think I saw one of yours. And I have to pick my words carefully because I don't want to center anybody out or make any kind. But I do remember one of the auditions that you went to. After you were not in the band, everyone in the band had like a chapeau that just sat just right to the side. It was a full-on jazz band.
I think I know which band you're talking about.
I know that you know what band I'm talking about, but we'll pretend that it's secret. But either way, yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That was a sad one.
There's a long version of that story and there's a short version of that story. And the short version of that story is I was not as prepared for that audition as I should have been, because I also went into it with a lot of confidence, thinking, okay, I just got to go through the paces.
No,
on
then I
this.
think we're thinking of a different one.
Yeah.
Because the one that I know about, I heard from other people that you went in and killed it, but they kind of wanted like a hipster band.
That might be different. I'm not hip at all.
Well,
No, okay.
They
if
wanted a specific hat. I couldn't play guitar for the band because I didn't even own the hat.
couldn't play in a hat band because it didn't have the hat.
I looked at winners for like 3 weeks. I couldn't find that hat.
No, if it's the one that you're thinking of, that I'm thinking of potentially, it's like the MD for it already had the band picked.
Yes, that
And
is the
I
one.
was not on the list. And even though I may have worked on the record and knew all the songs
entire record.
and good energy on the road and reliable, as Dane put, I didn't have the right hat. Wrong hat.
You had a great hat though. It just wasn't the right hat.
It was the wrong hat.
It had a different coif.
I'm old enough time has passed. I didn't really mind after I saw what went on with that tour. I didn't get it. Just saying it. It was okay.
I gotta be honest. I didn't remember that tour actually happened.
No, it did. It did happen.
It did. Okay,
It did happen.
cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't get them all. I don't lie. I got the whole like the rewind upstairs is happening right now with like all some of the additions, like funny things that have happened. That's another chat though.
Well, and I've definitely had a couple of those where I was all ready to go out, and weirdly enough, though, it's the ones that I didn't think I was going to get that I got, and the ones that I thought was just a no-brainer that I didn't get. Like the people that everyone told me were like the hardest musicians to play for, and like just nasty, and would just make you feel like a dingus McPingus. They were if you learn your music, I think that does come down.
That
to
does
it.
help, and then being like a player. I think we touched on that last time we were talking. Like, there's people that can play, and there's people that are more butt pushers. Like they know, like they can just kind of do what's needed to be done, but they can't really go outside that. But
well, and it is to be said too. If you're a musician trying to come up and be like a session musician, one of the coolest things that I ever heard someone say, and he was, I think, like 65, 70 years old. He was like,
Wisdom.
man, I play.
it's wise.
That's wise dumb. But he said, he was like, I play the song. I don't play my instrument. I play the song.
Play the song. Yeah.
I was like, okay, but that sounds like a really glorified way of saying you just stay the F out of people's way. He's like, no, because like if my instrument needs me to do something on my instrument that my instrument doesn't do, I do it. And I was completely confused. I was like, what does that mean? He was like, turn your guitar over and play it like a drum. And that's where he lost me. I was like, no, I don't want to. I play it like a guitar. Just you play drums.
That just not to continue to stop you from playing the next song, but you know, in some bands they have like the floor tom at like the front of the stage, and they have like a drum thing. And if anyone does this during the show, I'm not singling you out, but like it'd be funny if that was like a really huge part of the audition.
You have to play.
He's just like, yeah, you're just like, where
of the stage?
Like, did you bring your floor tom? And they're like, what are you talking about? I play a guitar. And you're like, yeah, but like a big part of the song is the floor tom. So are we sharing now or what? Is this?
I've
what is
heard
up
some,
with this?
I've heard some really good audition stories. One of my favorite was, you know, Ricky, but
Wicked guitar player.
I picture. I'll go into his audition story in a second, but like I picture his audition story with Nothing More. And like if Nothing More was playing their set and they were auditioning a guitar player, and like he had to kind of come in and just fit in with all of that going on. Ricky, here's what pulls it full circle. Ricky went to audition for Lady Gaga, and one of the coolest, like, badass audition stories I've ever heard. He went out. Everybody else was auditioning, and basically he brought a loop pedal, his guitar, and I think maybe a wah pedal or something like that. But he stood up in front of everybody, started a loop, and then started to kind of play solos over the loop. And as he walked towards the, if you're doing an audition, normally there's like a table of people just sitting there trying to make you feel uncomfortable. And so Ricky walked towards the table with his guitar, grabbed a cup of water, poured it out all over the table, put his guitar down on the table, and started playing slide guitar with the water glass, and basically got the job on the spot. Badass.
That's pretty good. That's.
But if you can imagine doing that with like safety dance, like imagine you were going to audition for what was it, Men Without Hats? Who did that song?
That was Men Without Hats.
Yeah, Men Without Hats. And you're
A lot of
showing
hats
up
today. It's a hat day.
You're showing up and you're like, all right, guys. Like, what do I really need to get done here? All right, we'll play the song. All right, let's get the song playing. All right, I'm going to get really crazy here. I'm going to come up on here. I'm going to take this. All right, you want to use this water glass for the safety dance. I don't know. I was trying to do as unsafe of a safety dance.
It was getting unsafe.
It was getting unsafe. Yeah. So. But yeah, so that is.
I can put my audition with Ricky, because I auditioned for one of Ricky's bands on bass.
Oh no way!
I can put that into the stories for auditions for a later date. You just reminded me of that one.
Was it Robot Man?
It was Robot Man.
Okay, that's another one of. He's a crazy. If you guys look up, anybody watching this, look up Robot Man. Look up Knives, the band Knives. He's insane guitar player. Makes us all look like we need to sit at home and study our instrument a lot more.
Well, it's like, no, I'm trying to figure out how to word this, but it's like hearing the stuff on those recordings that Ricky did and like how good the guitar work was, but also being on the production side where you're like, when someone is chopped together and when someone's just throwing it down.
Throwing it down.
And I just remember that, and it's hard with again, trying to pick my words wisely, but there's sometimes we cross paths with musicians who think they're good, and then when you meet someone like Ricky that's like really good, like really really good,
yeah,
and not to say like, because everyone's like can be really good at one thing, but like he's a really good guitar player, and then when you meet someone that's like thinks that they're really good, you're just like, oh yeah, you're good, but like what really good is. Well, like especially with some drummers too. Like I meet some drummers and work with them. It's like the ones that are like really good.
Well, and
like
this is a question in the studio. Have you ever sat and had someone where you're like, okay, maybe if they just listen to this drummer, they'll know what they need to do? Have you ever had them reference somebody?
Not so much in that sense. Like there's definitely musicians that I'm like, I think you'll really dig what this person's doing. So like, yeah, listen to them that way, but. It's like you're not going to crush someone's ego when you're trying to record. Like that's
no, but at the same time, I've had in the studio before where someone said like, okay, you're singing this really cool, but listen to the way that this guy does this.
Oh yeah.
And it kind of, and almost hearing it just makes me do it better.
Mm-hmm. No, I'd agree with that.
No, I just didn't know if you've ever done that with drums. Been like,
not so much with drums, but I can think a few times with vocalists, where there's like some of the inflections and stuff like that. Just some of the little in between things. I'm just like, you start to hear these common things, these common flavors.
And we do
and
that when we're in the studio. You'll be like, yeah, don't do as much of this. Give me more of this.
Well, yeah, that was more just nitpicking over some inflections, but with certain singers, where I'm just like, I know that you're in this vein with this vocalist, so
Yeah.
like let's grab a few more of those pieces and just like once you start to hear it, it's like okay, now it's just gonna make it that much better. So,
Yeah.
but no, it's tough. But back with the whole musician thing, it's just like it's a treat when you're hearing, again, present company excluded. It's a treat when you're hearing somebody that's like exceptionally good, and you're just like, I get it now. I get this. Like same with Calvin too. It's just like the bass player. It's just like super good, and not like never like showing tons of flash when he's doing stuff, and then he would get flashy, and you're like, oh, like you have like like a fifth gear and like a seventh
Oh, I
gear.
see. There's a bag of tricks that
Yeah, that you never use on this
one.
stuff. So.
That's my favorite thing with B when he goes into the. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like the canon something. It's that.
Yeah.
It's like I'll sit and listen to that in the morning, and I don't want to get gross with this, but like that's my relax moment. Yeah. It's like sit, have a coffee, you know.
That being said, put on the record, B is super good at bass.
Oh,
It's
for
super
goodness
it's super
sakes,
easy
yeah.
to work with him, and again from production side, because that's how I met Brendan, was from the production side basically. So
I love that Sean says we sure are talking a lot.
do you want to play something?
I'll play something. I'll play something. But that being said, it has been nice been chatting.
Yeah, just talk music talk.
Chitty McChatterson. Oh man, that brought back memories. I was gonna play. Don't have. What did people? They asked for. Don't have to change. What was it? Or
I'm not sure. I totally missed anything.
I think it was don't have to change. If it wasn't, I'm still gonna play it. So, fight me. Take the weight of the world like an empty bag that's hanging from your shoulder. Empty streets and crowded trains. Meet 1,000 friends who never know your name. Sticks and stones may make you all the same. Still don't have to change. Still don't have to change. We'll never walk away. Still don't have to change. Still don't have to change. Better days, better days. Slip away at dawn to chase another flight. The private jets while chasing stars. All these question marks, but you know who you are. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but still don't have to change. Still don't have to change. I'll never walk away. Still don't have to change. 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 Never walk away. I forgot to take my headphones off. I keep doing that. They just made me feel so comfortable. But when I hold them to the point that I like them feeling, they look funny. Looks like I have a cowlick to the side.
You just gotta go with it.
No, I want them.
You want to look cool too?
Well, yeah, it's like when you get off stage and you ask your producer or your manager or whatever. You're like,
don't bring your producers to your shows. They don't need to be there. Keep them at home.
Okay, fair enough. But you go up to somebody that you trust and you're like, how did I look?
Look like you're having fun.
Because honestly, how did I sound? That leaves
How's
so much
the pictures?
It's like, I don't know. How do the pictures look?
That's what it gets down to.
Yeah.
How are you feeling, Dane?
I feel fantastic.
Because there's some requests in here. There's a healthy amount of requests in here.
All right, what do we got?
I think a lot of votes for bottom of the bottle, and I think it might be a good one to start winding down. So people.
Sorry, I was just reading Sean's one post.
I like this one.
Yeah.
If you fart, change your underpants. That is one heck of a fart. If you're like, excuse me, I need to change my underpants. And you're like, but you just fart. Oh, sorry. Never mind. Never mind. TMI.
You know
Go
what,
ahead.
though? That's what we get for that Wednesday night chat. That's what that's what came out of that. And I knew it was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. We were just...
That sounds good. That sounds good.
We were just being a couple of honest dudes. Yeah, I'm gonna tune this while I've got the capo. So yeah,
So yeah,
I feel like I was gonna go into what we were talking about before, then I realized what we were talking about before, and I was like, yeah, you know what? Maybe talking about me tuning my guitar is probably a better thing. It's not terrible. Yeah, so what else you got going on, Mike?
just working away. A lot of mixing right now.
Well, I think a lot of bands have come to the point where they've been
recording for the past 6
months. And
yeah.
So yeah, anyone listening that are bands that need mixes,
you know a guy? I know a guy too.
Oh, I was gonna try and get my finger up your nose, but that guy, yeah,
much appreciated.
Yeah, he sounds good. That was my best pitching, Sal.
Your 10%'s in the mail.
All right, so I'm gonna play bottom of the bottle. This is one requested. I'm gonna take my headphones off. I actually remembered this time. No, you come back on to talk to me, and then I gotta put my headphones back.
No.
I'm kidding. I love seeing you on here, Mike. I tried to play this straight. I tried to do this over. Too little or too late. Each day is one step closer. Seems that everything is pulling me at the seams. Just don't get too close to me. 'Cause every time I fall apart, hit the bottom of the bottle. Every time I fall so hard, just keep reaching for the bottom. Tell me that I won't survive unless I fight. No, you're right. Every time I fall apart. hit the bottom of the bottle. You tried to pull me in, I tried to drag you under. Who knows how long it's been? Why should we even bother? Seems that everything's pulling me at the seams. Just don't get too close to me, yeah. 'Cause every time I fall apart at the bottom of the bottle, even though I try so hard, I keep reaching for the bottom. Tell me that I won't survive, yes I fight, no you're right. Every time I fall apart, hit the bottom, keep trying to break free. These chains are heavy, yeah, trying to break free. These chains are heavy, yeah. Just every time I fall apart, the bottom of the bottle. And even though I tried so hard, I keep reaching for the bottom. Tell me that I won't survive, yes I fight, no you're right. Every time I fall apart, the bottom of the bottle. Hit the bottom of the bottle. Oh, hit the bottom of the bottle. A sheepy.
That was quite the outro. That was quite the outro.
Sorry, I was trying to do a
funny.
slow motion.
I want to say
hand clap.
something.
Oh, I
Melody-
can't hear my headphones.
I know. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
I'm still here.
So Melody put this in the chat. She said, "Look forward to Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday with Tension. Best part of my COVID life." We appreciate that so much
Very much so.
because it's tough right now for bands.
Well, and I
It's been
said
tough
earlier.
for 6 months.
I said earlier, but definitely, I don't know if it'll be maybe next Sunday. I have to bring back the Stevie Nicks garb.
But no, it's nice. We have the usual suspects on here with our
Yeah.
live streams and my game streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then we've got Wednesday, Friday, Sunday here.
We do have a lot
great.
of times to
Yeah.
get together and be silly.
It's good. It's good. We can hang out and chit chat.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure everyone's doing good. So
Did you say shit chat?
chit chat,
Oh,
chit chat.
no swear words.
No,
Uh-uh.
chit chat. Oh, see you later, Pick.
That was you heard that, didn't you?
Yeah.
That flew a lot.
See, if you had your old webcam, I wouldn't have seen what was going on there. But
No,
the
you
new
would
one,
not have.
crisp.
Oh, it's a crisp throw. Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, that being said,
Look at the time.
look at the time. Yeah, we're 10 minutes after the 1 hour.
That's
mark.
okay.
But anyways, thank you guys all for tuning in and being a part of the Sundays at 6. We like to raise our thumbs. We definitely. My lip hurts from that. I just injured my lip flicking a pick. That's a new thing.
It's got an injury.
I've never. I'd call that a ninjury because I didn't even know it was going to happen. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Mike, thank you for being here and making Sundays at 6 with Dane, not just with Dane.
Brendan is here in spirit. He is traveling right now.
Yes, he is on the road.
It's on the highway, probably hitting Toronto traffic.
Exactly.
Hour and a half to
So-
get to Toronto, and then an hour and a half to get through Toronto.
Well, so
you go.
we're definitely in a better situation than he is right now. So wish him all your good vibes. Send him your hearts and kisses. He'll make it home safe. Brendan never accidents. I feel like I shouldn't have said that.
No, you just, it's all on you now if anything happens.
That's Don't.
I'm just saying. You're the one who said it.
It's true. I
All
did.
right.
Anyways, all right. Well, we need to go before I say something else stupid. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to Sundays at 6. Find us on Spotify, YouTube, Wi-Fi,
Apple Music,
MySpace,
Deezer, Facebook, Twitter,
ICQ.
Instagram. It's all Tense Machine.
What's the thing with the 3 ducks?
I don't know if there's a 3 ducks thing.
There's definitely a 3 ducks thing.
Leave it at that.
No, the one duck is like the old duck, and he has a whole bunch of money.
DuckTales? Scrooge McDuck?
DuckTales, Scrooge McDuck. There we go. I know that had nothing to do with what we were talking about, but follow my, DuckTales. Have your DuckTale fun.
All right.
All right, see you later, guys. Oh wait, no, I gotta do this. I was trying to make it so that I could pet your head.
That would be awkward. We can practice that for Wednesday.